What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro, back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we've got The View host, Whoopi Goldberg, finally being held accountable for her actions. We've definitely seen The View host, reviewed her a couple of times, and her nasty attitude towards the right and towards Donald Trump. Always, The View, aka The Spew, spewing out these, far-fetched lies about how Trump wants to become some dictatorship, how he's prejudiced. Always spewing lies, honestly, about anyone who supports Trump. And I'm surprised it hasn't gotten her in trouble, sooner than now. Sounds like she's now talked herself off a cliff with this headline, Whoopi is gone. Got The View will be sued off air if Rudy Giuliani does this. And it sounds like, Whoopi has talked too much, talked too far on this man, and has now got herself a hefty lawsuit that's probably going to go ahead and cancel The View, if not just go ahead and boot her off. Not surprised why The View keeps her around because of how much of a liability her mouth is, and the way they slam and slander people's names. We've seen that with Jason Aldean. I'm surprised he didn't go ahead and sue the pants off of them. Now we got Rudy Giuliani going ahead and taking legal action against Whoopi. I'm excited to check this one out. So we're going to hop straight into the clip, guys, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end. So definitely stick around, guys, so you guys can get my thoughts on the back end, yo. But let's get straight into it. Before we even do that, though, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
This is one of the weirdest The Views I've seen, where there's actually missing footage they removed in the middle. I'm dying to get it back because I believe it would have triggered a lawsuit where Rudy could have gotten them for defamation. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, here's Whoopi. Remember, if he sues them, she'd be fired. The View would be gone.
Disgraced former New York mayor and big stooge of you-know-who.
She's stuck on you-know-who. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Now watch this psychotic hatred of Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani could lose up to $47 million after being found liable in the defamation suit filed by the Georgia poll workers Shay Moss and her mom, Ruby Freeman.
Who are allegedly, by Giuliani, he's not changing his testimony that he saw them do stuff and has evidence against them. You watch this, he's got something that he's going to blow up on them.
But he still doubled down on defaming them with election fraud lies outside the courtroom on Monday. Watch the clip.
Do you regret what you did to Ruby
Of course
Freeman?
I don't regret it. I told the truth.
Oh yeah, he's telling the truth. He's not backing down. That means he's got something. Watch this. Listen very closely to this.
They were engaged in changing votes.
There's no proof of that.
Oh, you're damn right there is. Stay tuned.
You're dang right there is. Stay tuned. And see, they can't say there's no proof. He's allowed to have this opinion. Where this is what Trump is being tried for. Are you allowed to have an opinion about the election in this country? If you're not allowed to have a different opinion about the election, then this is not America anymore. So Rudy Giuliani once again is here defending America, and The View's Whoopi is trying to tear down our First Amendment right.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to stay tuned. As a matter of fact, we're told you're testifying now. I can't wait to hear your evidence because you should be ashamed of yourself.
She knows you should be ashamed, though she hasn't seen your evidence. That's prejudgment. Okay, you're allowed to have an opinion about Rudy Giuliani, but maybe what if his evidence changed your mind? Is there, you guys can tell me in the comments below, is there a single piece of evidence Rudy could show that would change Whoopi's mind? Or is she too far gone?
If I did that to you, if any of us did that, you'd be running to sue me. You would be running to sue me. If I said, you had fake hair and it all ran down on the side because you colored it, you'd be mad as hell.
Okay, she just said, if I said that to you, you'd be suing me. And then she says what she would say, which is that he had the hair coloring that was sweating down his head. And then she's saying he could sue her. So she's opening up the case. But hold on one second. We're almost there to this weird blackout clip.
Well, but that's actually true.
Yeah. You know,
That's not
I could be
defamation.
lying.
She goes, that's not defamation. That's true. We're going to sit through this clip and watch. The View blacks this piece out for almost a minute. What did the View ladies say where they blotted out the entire broadcast to protect them?
That's like journalism, not defamation.
Oh, that is true.
And suddenly it goes black. Now I'm just playing through this. I have not added any black space. This is what the View actually put out to the public. We're going to sit here over this. What do you think the View ladies were saying about Rudy Giuliani? But by the way, their entire studio audience will have heard them. And I believe they're defaming or libeling Rudy Giuliani, and it was too much. And so they had to wipe it off the air before it got out to you. And this is what posted. They didn't even clean this up on YouTube. No one puts a minute of black space in the middle of their video on YouTube. This is the first time I've ever seen this. So what is this? It's going to keep going. I have not added any of this. And we're back to the View.
They're probably not going to get the $47 million.
They're not going to get any money.
deserve.
He doesn't have anything, and that's the thing. You know, you defame people who are not rich. They are volunteering. This is a volunteer gig.
Yes.
When people go and do this for our election places, they're doing this out of the goodness of their heart.
Is she saying this about Rudy Friedman, that they're poor and they're doing the goodness of their heart? We don't know that. Is she saying it's impossible? Is it not free speech ability? Is it not impossible for, she doesn't know. I don't know their heart either, by the way. Man looks at the outside, but God looks at the heart. But for all I know, they came there with the full intent to change the election. Just because they volunteered does not make someone good, guys. There's people who would volunteer who could have ulterior motives. That's just on the table.
They want to see the free elections happen. And here you come. And you lied. And now you doubled. I hope they get you and spank you till you can't sit down.
Whoopi, be careful what you hope for on other people, because guess what might happen to you? If Rudy Giuliani gets a hold of that footage, your career could be over. That's the new America we live in.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from Doug. Definitely going to be sure to leave the original video link down in the description box below for those of you who want to go check that out, and also for you guys to go over there and show Doug some love. So, yo, there we have it, guys. That sounds like, Whoopi is embarking on a very dangerous path with this guy, Rudy Giuliani. I'm not sure exactly what, that black screen space or that black video segment was, what was said during that time period, but I know that someone in that live audience definitely was recording, or taping what was, blacked out. And once they do, correlate or match up, the scene that was cut out with what they've got recorded, ooh, it sounds like Whoopi might be in for some trouble. She was requesting that, she hopes they spank Rudy Giuliani when they get a hold of him until he can't sit down. You better, be careful what you wish onto others, because it could come right back and spank you. And that's what it sounds like is about to happen. A big lawsuit, big defamation lawsuit is what she was looking for, what she was asking for. And it sounds like that's what she is going to get finally, because I feel like she's never been held accountable for, the way she slanders and runs people's names absolutely into the dirt, until people in the public are, left with a bad taste in their mouth about these people who are absolutely innocent, have done nothing. This guy, Rudy Giuliani, is just, expressing his freedom of speech, First Amendment right. And she wants to go out and say that he's such a bad person. He has the right to his opinion. He's entitled, and it sounds like he's got some substantial evidence, pointing towards there was some, interference with these votes. You don't get up there on those big press briefings and speak with such poise and confidence like Rudy Giuliani did in that clip unless you have some deep evidence to release. I'm excited to see what Rudy Giuliani got up there and testified. Definitely hop in the comment section, guys, and do a bit of speculation with me as to, one, what's going on with that blacked out segment? What do you think Whoopi could have said? He thinks she's in some trouble. And then two, what do you guys think Rudy Giuliani got up there on that stand and had to expose as far as evidence? Also, make sure you guys smash that like button, guys. It does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.